Hello and welcome, Minnesota Farah. We are genuinely very happy to have you with us for our daily coverage of the NFL news. Please subscribe to our channel to support our initiative as we bring to you the latest updates from the world of NFL on a daily basis. Now let's dive deep into our news stories.
Welcome, football fans, to a jam-packed NFL news roundup. I'm your host, and today we've got a treasure trove of updates from around the league. Let's kick off with a look at the latest developments. 1. Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals, currently at 1-4, have some intriguing news on the injury front. Linebacker Myjai Sanders is set to make his return from the injured reserve. It's a big boost for Arizona's defense. Now, let's move on to our next update. 2. Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons, standing at 3-2, had offensive lineman Caleb McGarry dealing with a knee issue. He was a limited participant in Thursday's practice, and his availability is crucial for Atlanta's offensive line stability. But that's not all. We've got more to cover, so let's move on. 3. Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens, also at 3-2, have had a mix of good and not so good news. Star wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., dealing with an ankle issue, was a full participant in practice. However, there's some concern as linebacker Odafe was a non-participant. There's a lot going on in Baltimore, and we'll keep you posted. But for now, onward to the next update. 4. Buffalo Bills. The 3-2 Bills faced a practice session with tight end Dalton Kincaid limited due to a concussion. Their tight end situation is one to monitor. And speaking of monitoring, there's much more news coming your way, so let's keep moving. 5. Carolina Panthers. The Panthers have had a tough start at 0-5, and running back Miles Sanders is dealing with a shoulder issue. His absence can be a significant blow to the Panthers' already struggling offense. Meanwhile, several other key players are nursing injuries. It's a tough situation in Carolina, but we've got more to discuss. So let's head on to the next update. 6. Chicago Bears. The Bears are sitting at 1-4, and it appears their running back situation isn't getting any better. Khalil Herbert was unable to practice for a second consecutive day due to an ankle issue. On the other hand, quarterback Justin Fields is starting to show some promise. Stay tuned for more developments, but for now, it's time to move on. 7. Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals, currently at 2-3, had wide receiver T. Higgins limited in practice with rib issues. It's vital for Cincinnati to keep their offensive weapons healthy. The Bengals are looking to make a push this season, but there's more to uncover. Onwards to the next update. 8. Cleveland Browns. The Browns, sitting at 2-2, are dealing with some injury concerns. Quarterback Deshaun Watson has been a cause for concern with a right shoulder issue. His status is critical for the Browns' hopes this season. With that, it's time to move on to our next piece of news. 9. Dallas Cowboys. The 3-2 Cowboys have had running back Tony Pollard dealing with a shoulder issue. His availability can impact the Cowboys' offensive balance. Dallas has also made some interesting signings recently, so stick around for the full scoop. But now, let's roll into the next update. 10. Denver Broncos. The Broncos, currently at 1-4, have made a significant move by activating tight end Greg Dulcich from the injured reserve. Meanwhile, there's also intriguing news about defensive end Frank Clark and his pay cut. Clark's situation is worth keeping an eye on as we approach the trade deadline. But we're not done yet. There's more to delve into, so let's keep the ball rolling. 11. Detroit Lions. The 4-1 Lions had a bit of a setback with running back Jahmyr Gibbs dealing with a hamstring issue. However, wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown was a full participant. The Lions are looking promising, and we'll keep you updated on their progress. For now, let's head into the next update. 12. Houston Texans. The 2-3 Texans are monitoring the condition of wide receiver Tank Dell, who's dealing with a concussion. And there's more to come, so let's not delay. It's time to check out the next piece of news. 13. Indianapolis Colts. The 3-2 Colts had tight end Mo Alley-Cox limited in practice due to a concussion. His presence is crucial for the Colts' offensive schemes. And there's much more on the horizon, so stay with us. It's time to move on to the next update. That wraps up our batch of updates. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Please consider subscribing to our channel as we bring you such updates on a daily basis.